Hello, people. Today I have with us the number 57 Manhunter Wander Soul. It has been a long time since I made a review, so I hope you guys forgive me for that one. I am going to remove this one from the box here and show you guys the contents on here. I have already assembled one of these. This one is not going to be assembled. It's just going to be taken apart, taking off the sprues, cleaned up, because this one's going to be getting some paint. That is one of the reasons I haven't been doing a lot of reviews. I've been doing a lot of painting, and as you guys might have seen on some of the little bit of content that I put here and on Instagram, etc. Long story short, I haven't really spared the time to do reviews. But that's going to change right now. I'm going to go ahead and do an unboxing of this one so you guys can see what comes in the box. I'm going to come back and do a review on the item itself. All right, so open that guy up. I have already opened this box, so the things might not be in order. Let me get this one out of the way real fast. As you see in here, we have several very large sprues. We have the A sprue, C sprue, in gray and white. You get, at least in the very first release, and I think that's in all of them, all of the clear parts in both clear and in yellow, which is going to be great because I do plan on painting this one. I'll probably use a nice blue for these guys here. We also get a rubber sprue for some of the hoses, a little brick red kind of set of packs, another C sprue here. I'm sorry, this one's D, but in light gray, just like the A sprue, and B1 here in a like almost Zaku green. Actually, that's not a Zaku green. It's more like an olive drab green. We're going to go ahead and put that one aside. And the last things that we have in here are the characters. So we have the little goldfish. We have a puffer in his deflated form. And we have a different type of puffer, but this one nice and fat and inflated. As you see, these are all pre-painted, very, very well detailed for what they are. It's insane that they give you these things as just, you know, that's what comes in the box. They also give you a selection of the same set of fish, but in unpainted version. They're also in clear, so if you wanted to do some detailing, you can do that. They also give you a postcard, which is really cool. It doesn't say anything on it. I kind of wish they give you a little bit of a note on there. And it also features the Manhunter. That one was Deep Sea Ripper. So you got Wander Soul here and Deep Sea Ripper. Maybe they're on the same side. That's pretty cool either way. Instructions. If you've ever built a number 57 before, they're pretty straightforward. It gives you step by step, just like it does in any of the other model kits you may have built. So you get the body, nice and simple assembly. Oh, I thought I was falling here. That is the light bar. I kind of want to do lighting on these ones. We'll see if I can get around to doing that. One of my buddies actually did that. It's insane. So pretty cool aspects there. That's the body. We also have the instructions for the crotch. That's where those little packs go. The right arm, you can see he's got these extra hands here, extra detailed fingers, sorry. And the left arm, also extra detailed fingers there. The legs are very simple, but they are like probably the least interesting part about these guys. They are very simple on the look. The arms are pretty cool, but the legs are a little bit just simple. So we'll leave that there. You notice I passed by one of the sprues that was in the box. This one is the early release bonus, and it is a set of clawed arms. So you get one clawed arm here, and then this one is just a big clamp kind of claw, as opposed to this one, which has the ultra fine detail fingers, which is really cool if you want to get all that articulation in. This one is just a simple like hooked claw light. So there's two variations, so you can do either way. and then you can put it on either side as well. So that's really cool stuff that they give you, and I will show you those when I get to the set. So that is the unboxing. Let's go ahead and get to the model kit. All right, so this is the Wander Soul all assembled. As you see here, I did not put in the light sections. Those are these clear plastic bits, either in this color or of course yellow like I showed before, but I left those out just in case I needed to do something. Also, they look like they would be very difficult to take out if I were to try to remove them for painting. So I just left them for now. Also, I might paint them different colors, so we'll see how that goes. But as you see here, I have the inflated one of my little guys here. The other pilots are, the potential pilots are all here. Very small looking little guy. So I'm going to show you guys the articulation on this thing. It's actually pretty substantial for such a little kit. There are quite a number of little things that you can maneuver and rotate on this guy. So let's go ahead and get started on that. First off, we start with the head usually. There isn't a head here, so we'll just go ahead and open this guy up. You see he is somehow attached to the interior of his cockpit via this little electrical wire or impulse control, something like that. Pretty cool little way of keeping him attached. If you want to use the clear one, it would probably look a little bit less substantial there. So that is a pretty cool little way of attaching him into the cockpit without it being too obvious. And of course, so that opens all the way up and of course all the way back down. I was pretty sure that one of these rotated. It's been a while since I put this one together, so they do not rotate. That is a shame there. Right here at the arm though, we have a ball joint that goes into the shoulder, and you can move that all the way 360 like so. You can rotate the arm here as well, 360 degrees. This is also an attachment point, so you would slide that in there for the attachment point. You have a 90 degree, actually probably more than 90 degree joint here on the arm. Looks like it's substantial, more than what you would that's not good, what you would normally be able to pull off because of the way they're angled, the way these are attached all the way here at the edge. So that's pretty cool. A pretty cool trick of the way these things look, more so than the actual articulation. But like I said, it does give you quite a lot there. And then here we have, it's a double ball joint. So there's a ball joint in the wrist and there's a ball joint at the hand. So you can go quite a lot here, any way you'd like with that there. And then of course you can rotate that one any direction as well. Thumb has another ball joint in here, rotates on this pivot as well, so you can move that almost anywhere you'd like. And then there is a little hinge on the tip of the thumb that moves a little bit out, a little bit in. Each one of these fingers here has an articulation here, here, and here, so you can move that all the way like so, and then any of the degrees between there. So it is quite a nice finger setup. Unfortunately, it doesn't hold very strong, so if you have a weapon in his hand, maybe use some blue tack to keep that on there. There is, surprisingly, a crotch rotation. Let's see if there you go. They can go like this one. Tiny, tiny, tiny bit of an ab crunch there, moving that up and down there. But like I say, not very much. We have ball jointed legs. So ball joint comes from inside the crotch there, and you can move that leg however which way you'd like. And then we have, let's see, let me get this out of the way. So from here all the way back, come on, focus on the model kit, not my arm. So standing position, here all the way back, and then here all the way. So it gives you quite a lot of range of motion for a backward knee joint. We like it. And then obviously you see here a ball joint to the foot, which is just a couple of pieces here put together so that he has a place to settle down. There is also a tiny little joint in here to lift this up. It's a shin protector there. It doesn't do too much, but it does cover up the foot joint in a lot of different angles there. So you see how that goes. I'm going to go ahead and pull out some kits for a size comparison. Give me one sec. All right, so this is my GBN based Gundam. This one is in 1/144 scale versus him, which is in 1/124 scale. Actually, does it even say that on the box? Let me see. Yes, it is a 1/24 scale model, just like the other Manhunters and the armored puppets in the same line. Well, not in the same line, but the same brand. So see here, quite a bit shorter than my Gundam here, but the scale is a lot larger. Obviously, the fish in there would be 24 times smaller than a real fish of that type, apparently. But you see about half the height of the Gundam here. So let's go ahead and go on to the next one. All right, here we have my Alto from 30-Minute Missions. This one is also in 1/144 scale, just like the Gundam is. You can see here he is a little bit shorter than the GBN-based Gundam was. So the not armored puppet, that's a different line. The Manhunter is a little bit shorter than he is, but still pretty bulky compared. I think these ones go along really well with the 30-Minute Missions utilitarian look. So I do like to pair them together sometimes. They look good. And here I have my 1/100 scale Jinrai model kit from the Frame Arm series by Kotobukiya. Much taller than my little Wonder Soul guy, obviously here looking pretty sprightly compared. Here is Architect from the Frame Arms Girl series. She is in roughly 1/12 scale. So if you wanted to see a comparison of what she would look like compared to the 1/24 scale, you'd put her roughly half the dimensions. So she would be about the same height as he would be actually. Looks pretty good as a companion though, I think, in terms of a fish, especially a blowfish, pufferfish. They would be about that size, wouldn't they? I mean, it's not far off, I think. So if a fish made a mech suit, that would be pretty cool to see that guy as a partner for Frame Arms Girl. But here we have another 1/24 scale kit. This is the Hexagear Governor, the armor type Nero. As you see, just about the same height. The bulk, obviously, the Manhunter has it on bulk, but he would be hard pressed to beat him in a fight. It'd be a little bit scary seeing a giant mech with a fish in it. But these guys are known to take on some pretty good targets, pretty big targets there. So who knows? All right, and here is another 1/24 scale kit. Usually I don't pull this one out, but this one is in the same line. This is a Manhunter Grave Frog, as you see. Grave Frog here in a similar style mecha suit. Obviously he's being controlled a little bit more closely by the arms and appendages of this frog, but very similar. This one's obviously painted, not like this one has been yet. And here we have my 1/100 scale Master Grade Gundam Alex. And Alex Gundam is quite a lot larger than my little guy here. So he is a very big guy. Obviously, I save him for last most of the time so that you could see just how big a 1/100 scale kit is compared to most of my other kits. This one in particular is pretty chunky too, so he does make this one look quite a lot smaller. Not even a comparison in size. All right, and I do have quite a few extras from this set. I showed you already that you do have the clear set of parts for the mask and the lighting. You still have all those lighting bits that would go in many of these various holes here. They have some extra joint parts for some of the bits that you would possibly break or lose. They give you another set of very small parts in case you lose those. Some joints here. This one is for the leg. Another one for, I believe this is for the arm. And some of the soft bits for the piping from his arms. As you can see, I had already unplugged one away earlier, and it is difficult to put them in. So you see one here on his lower arm to his upper arm. There's another one supposed to be here. I took that one off for the video. Another thing that they give you is a early adopter bonus or early purchase bonus when you buy this one right off of the assembly line, which it came out a while ago, so you might not get this one if you were to buy one today. You get another set of arms, and you can use them on either side. So you have the parrot type pincher, like it looks like a bird, a grabber, etc. Looks really cool, and that just plugs in here in the arm if you wanted to use that on either side there. And then you have the claw pincher, which reminds me a lot of a pirate's claw, but obviously you have more of like that parrot nose, parrot beak. So that's really, really cool. Let's go ahead and plug one of those in real fast. You just unplug the arm where I did earlier, and you slide this one on up here, and it just replaces that limb. So you have a different color variation too. I like the hands on these ones. They're very greatly detailed, but there's something very fun about that hook. It just looks so primitive and, you know, fierce. So he is a really, really cool one, and I do recommend it. It's a really good kit, goes together really fast. I just tore apart 3 of them off of the sprues, shined them up, and made sure that there's no nubs on them because these ones are going to paint. I do not have a paint theme for them yet. I had one to begin with. I didn't like that idea that I ended up coming out with, so I scrapped it, and I'm going over many new different ways of coming out with this suit. One of my friends did a deep sea version of this one, or he is doing it currently, and I was just like, this is so much better than what I thought I was gonna do. So I have to change my plans. It might still have a similar theme though, to what my simplistic plan of attack was before. So we're gonna go somewhere with that and see if I can go even better. If you have any ideas of what you would like to see in terms of a paint scheme for this, let me know in the comments, because I haven't painted them yet, if you know what I mean. I have to take this one apart, and I have some time before getting to paint, because my little sibling is going to be using the airbrush for a while now. You guys let me know if you have any ideas. Hopefully I get some. I'm gonna put a short up on this one and link it to this video. I usually don't do that, but I'm just gonna do a spin and some stuff like that, and I don't know if I'm supposed to tell you guys that, but whatever, you know, who cares? It's fun times. YouTube is something that I really enjoyed doing last year. This year I haven't really had the gumption to get up and do a lot of it. I made a few videos. I made quite a few videos a month ago and didn't upload any of them. So I'm gonna have to redo those and make sure everything's all straightened out. This one's gonna go up probably tonight or tomorrow. Today is Monday over here in my world on June what? It is the 3rd. So we'll get it up here probably tonight. There's no reason to delay it. I want you guys to see this kit, and I did just work on the other 3 that I have, so I want you guys to see what's going on. This one in particular has been built for a long time already, so there's no excuse for me not to make any videos. I will do my best to get out here and make them some more. It's not a terrible hassle for me, so I don't know why I haven't been doing it. I didn't really want to put that down, you know, like bad news at the end of this video, but let's go ahead and close it out, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. If you've been watching my videos for a long time, you know that I do really enjoy telling you about my stuff and looking at these unusual model kits. Especially one of the people in my Discord groups made a video recently where he did the unboxing first, and I really wanted to do that as well, because honestly, he's right. Not a lot of people do that with these. I know Zaku Aurelius does. He's a big one. But I think that's something that's kind of important, so you guys know what's in the box, how many sprues are in there, and things like that. I will get used to that, because usually I just build it and then review it. I have a lot of kits that are already built, and they're out already, so I'll get used to it, guys. So bear with me if that's something that you like to see. If not, then, you know, let me know in the comments as well. But that's it, guys. That's enough. I'm going to keep rambling. It's already been 7 minutes since I started the button on this one. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you guys next time, or you'll see me, but more than likely you'll see my stuff. Bye-bye.